Hello there, air signs. This is Chanda Sparkles, and this is your psychic tarot reading for the Pisces lunar eclipse happening. Oh, it already happened. It is the 17th, and we are just past this Piscean portal of longing. And I've pulled out some beautiful dragon's blood dipped sage for you. This wonderful sage, just to give you some of that cleansing energy now that we have fully passed this Piscean lunar eclipse. Moon is still in Pisces just for a little while longer, but it is entering into Aries soon. So if you're catching this on the replay tomorrow, it's probably already the Aries moon. Just really taking that in. Did a nice deep smudge of all the cards. Everything has been smudged, cleared, and blessed just for you. How you doing? So glad that you're here. You are the last elemental read of the night. And if you're new, please like, subscribe, do all of the things. Support the channel, support the work. I appreciate you. I see more people loading in the chat here on the live stream. I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, let me move you up. Lynn. Now, we do have a very outstanding Libra season prize package giveaway. That is going to be announced next Tuesday. So definitely start getting your name in. Come back on the replay and comment and tell me if this resonated. All right. It helps to grow the channel. There's Cora Lee. Hi, how are you? Oh, very good. Thank you for being here. I see that. It was hard last night. You're helping me immensely. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm so glad. That's why I do it. You know, this is a divine calling. It really, truly is. Something that I have loved to do for a very long time. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Tibetan bowl for the crown chakra. So just take a deep cleansing breath and feel the tones. A lovely mermaid Andara in there. I'm not sure if you can see it. There it is. That Pisces eclipse is so dissolving and so emotional. And really, this is a beginning of a very emotional period of time. Like straight up until we get to Sagittarius season, we have a grand water trine that's forming now, just starting to form, that's going to be lasting about a month. And then we'll be heading into Scorpio season, which is deep transformation, death, and rebirth. So all of the relationship happenings, everything that's coming to the surface now is going to continue to work itself through, work itself out. And you're really being stretched. You're really being tested to see if you can hold space without losing your shit. This book called for me. I keep this downstairs. By the way, if you've never seen this book, this is the book Oneness-rasha. And it is kind of like my spiritual Bible in a way. And I keep it downstairs. And if I have something on my heart, or if I have a, just needing some guidance, this is a book that you don't read cover to cover, although you can. But it's one of those books that you just basically, and I'm going to do it for you. You're the only element that gets this, air signs. I'm going to hold it for you. And then wherever I open and read, 100% of the time I get my answer. So I'm asking the question that you're asking, that's on your heart right now. Received and open. And then I'm just going to read a little bit of a little excerpt. I don't read a lot, just enough to get the answer. And this is where my eyes fell. Looks like I had a peek. I don't see it. Okay, sorry. Peace and harmony must be an end that is truly heartfelt in order for it to be achieved. Without a vibrational foundation built on sincere sentiments of well-being for the other party, efforts that go through the motions of compromise are doomed to failure. When one is truly honest with oneself as to what one's stance truly is, there is no real benefit to anyone to attempt to construct a scenario that answers those objectives in name only. For in doing so, one merely prolongs the inevitable resurgence of discord between the factions in question. The history of your reality is a testimonial to this truth, and your differing vantage points have served to polarize you as a race of beings into warring factions bent upon vengeance and other similar expressions of ego. The exercise of using might to thwart to thwart the collective will of an excuse me, I'm going to start over. The exercise of using might to thwart the will of the collective, another group of beings, is a way that you, as a human race, have reinforced the energy of separation throughout your history. That very inclination is the characteristic that has obstructed your efforts towards unification as a race of beings and have prevented the manifestation of the best interest of all humankind. You may ask, then, what are you to do when confronted with the opposing viewpoints of another being or an expression of a collective will? You begin not with the scrutiny of the other party's motives, but with your own. You begin by digging honestly beneath the surface of the stance you've taken and exploring the real basis of your own position. Chances are, if you approach this exercise in full honesty with yourself, you will recognize a fortress built on a foundation of ego, an expression of will rooted in the fear of suppression by the will of ego of another. This is hardly the recipe for oneness, much less for the world peace to which you all pay much lip service. I don't think there needs to be any more elaboration on that one. I'm going to come back and read that again. Wow. Okay. You gotta love Rasha. Rasha, that book is like magic. I'm not even kidding you. Every single time something needs to be answered, it is answered. It blows my mind. I've had it for years and it still blows my mind. Wow, wow, wow. All right, Brett. Well, let's get to it then, shall we? Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment on the replay. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and take down these banners and realize this Piscean portal of long eclipse is done, and we're on to the Libra eclipse of legacy and legalities. 2 weeks from now. But this coming week, I was going to do the Libra, but I think this coming week, what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll do a equinox blessing of some sort, little ritual or something. For the equinox. That sounds like fun, right? Where is it? Oh, there it is. So, where is my stuff? Okay. And we'll just back that on out a little bit. So we have got this beautiful I love this stone so much. It's so heavy, y'all. Like that thing is heavy. It's a chunker. And it is the portal. See, because we're in the portal. You can see through somewhere in there. Maybe we'll come this way. See, like here. See? And it's a portal, and it feels so solid. This is one of my grounding stones. If it's too cold outside and I don't want to put my bare feet outside, this is one that I'll hold to ground with because it's super heavy. Always get you a nice heavy stone if you're going to be grounding inside. Anyway, that's going to stay on the table. And I'm going to go ahead and hit this bowl and open the circle. All right, air signs. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Calling in the Guardians and the Galactic Gateway Keepers. Calling in the ancestors, calling in your highest light, your highest guides, your highest divine consciousness, source, all that is. Calling in the elements, calling in the directions and honoring each direction. Calling in Mother Gaia to hold us and ground us in the physicality. Calling in Father Sky, all of the archangels to assist us for this read. Let them know exactly what they need to hear. Give it to them straight. So you've got the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. And I'm going to zoom it in. Seven of Cups and the 9 of Wands. You know, this has been a bit of a theme tonight. The 7 of Cups, I believe, has come out before. And I think the 9 of Wands has as well. This is water energy here. Okay. Taking flight, but having confusion. It is emotional confusion. Okay. It's having a lot of different choices, but not really knowing what choice to make. And I will tell you right now, don't make one. It's not time yet. The 9 of Wands is almost ready. Okay, the challenge position here. This is fire, passionate energy. Each one of those wands is in representation of some kind of tragic event or exciting event or passionate event. Each one is something that you had to push through, to fight through, to create, to put all your efforts and your will and your drive into. Okay, and you're still standing strong. And you're trusting in the divine. You can see here, he has got the divine. He's got the sun, you know, the solar light as his crown. He's managing dualities. He's balancing it all, but he's staying poised. See here? He's put all these other challenges behind him, and all he needs is that one to move forward. But he knows he's been like through it, you know? He has all of the universe within. 2 of Swords, crossroads. There's a choice point here. There's a choice point, and really it's about mirroring. Okay, it's about what you're seeing in that other individual, group, or experience that's showing you the answer. But I feel like that there's something here that you're not wanting to look at, you're not wanting to see. See, her eyes are covered. Her heart is crossed. The swords. Swords is intellect, thinking, communication, anxiety, all of that stuff. So outside of you is death. And that is all about rising again. That is about, this is over, this is finished, this is done, this must transform now or die. And I don't care how it happens. It is a deep purging of the shadow that's lying around dormant in your field. It needs to go. This right here. Okay, so have a little look-see. It is the Phoenix rising, okay? But it is also that call to the shadow that's within you to become burned and purified, to rise in stability, to become anew, you know? And this is an energy that's coming in from outside of you. I'm not quite sure if that's another person. I don't think it is, honestly. I think that that's still you. Okay, so we don't feel like that you have addressed this situation with the person that you need to address it with. And there's a new start here, but you're not going to receive it until this becomes addressed. But we are going to still say, because this Nine of Wands indicates someone who has gone the mile, gone the distance, you know, and your challenge is, see how he's kind of in a pause state? You know, he is going to push through and get to that 10 of Wands of completion. But the challenge position here, especially with the Seven of Cups, because there's a lot of confusions. This is like confusions. It's like every single one of those cups is full of something. And you're not quite sure if you want all of it, or if you just like want one thing, or if you want both, or whatever. According to the astrology, if you go back and you watch the astrology video that we did tonight, please do, because there was a lot of intel that came out there. It's a time where if you have to make a choice, just pencil it in. You know what I'm saying? Don't make solid choices right now. Experiment. See, there's two choices here. She doesn't really want to see what's going on. And this is the very beginning. See, it's a new moon. Or it could be getting a moon eclipse, right? But I feel like some new moon here, and she's beginning. And see the reflection, okay? See the reflection? Reflections show, and just like in the Oneness book, it said about how, you know, the collective will and the reflection of the will. And it's kind of like, you know, Rasha was talking about how people are kind of like, and I'm saying this in very matter-of-fact words, but people be bitching about each other, but they be not looking into themselves to see how that showed up, because everything that shows up in front of you is somewhat of a reflection upon you, or it is something that you really deeply wanted for a very long time, but maybe didn't realize that the soul was calling for the shift. The soul was calling for the change. But there is a brand new start, and you got the Lovers and the King of Swords. Okay. Lovers is about duality. It's about opposition. It's about differences. Okay. It can also be about a loving relationship with a earth sign. You have a earth sign right here, air signs. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. You can see here where Archangel Michael, or no, it's Gabriel, excuse me. Archangel Gabriel is lifting the couple, lifting them in celebration of their union. You can see how one tree is ripe and ready with the fruit hanging over the divine feminine, but the divine masculine's tree is brown and dying. You know, there is purity here to be had in this situation. There is that ability to transport. See, there's the Merkaba. The Merkaba is often how we transport out of the etherical, into the etherical, out of the physical. almost looks like you have the North Star here in this Ace of Pentacles. So this Ace of Pentacles is all about, you have a tangible new beginning here. You've been given a gift of a new beginning, but it has to be watered. It is a seed. You know, you have to grow the tree. The tree's not going to just grow by itself. You got to like put it in the ground, water it, blah, blah, blah. I feel like once you get past this, this is some serious transformation though. This is death. Okay. I feel like once you get past this, there's going to be a new offer. There's going to be a new situation, but you're going to still be going, hey, what is going on here in the mirror of these people? And why is it showing up continuously? Because there's like a loop. I feel like there's a loop that continues and continues and continues. And it causes confusion. And it makes you get to the point where you're just like, I don't want to fucking deal with this shit no more. But there is, this King of Swords is very, it's very good. Okay, so that is you. You're right there. You're strong, you're wise, you're balanced, you're just. But sometimes having a hard time making that choice, you know, once you get to that state. Because you've gone through a lot. You've gone through a lot here. But you are divine. You know, this Knight of Wands would not be here standing all divine and perfect if it wasn't. And that is your challenge. The white wolf and the dark wolf, the shadow and the light is all within you. Everything you need is all within you. On the bottom, you got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is all about people stabbing you in the back and walking away and taking your stuff. You know, it's about fighting and taking. And somebody always gets hurt. Why the Hanged Man? Hanged Man, major life event, major arcana. So you got one major arcana here, one here, and one here. So that's 3 majors. It's pretty. That's a lot of majors. So the Hanged Man, at one time you were looking at this thing in a whole different light. At one time, this felt very much in alignment for you, didn't it, air signs? But it's not anymore. You have seen the light, and you know that you've got to go the other direction. And it's sad, because at one point in time, it was like the 1,000-petal lotus perfection for you. But it's not anymore. And you know what? That's what we do in life. We ebb and flow. We ebb and flow. We didn't come here to play small. And we definitely didn't come here to be bored and not have these experiences, as traumatic and hurtful and painful as they may be, and as hard as it may be. Please remember, you chose it. You chose it. But there's some fuckery here. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I felt that from the beginning. And I'm sorry. I feel bad for you. I feel sad for you and the whole situation. It's not easy. It's not an easy situation. But you'll be strong. You'll come together. Like, there may be another mate. So look here. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So there may be another mate that's coming in. Or another, it could be even another situation. But this very much feels like a couple. You know. Yeah. And the Queen and King of Pentacles, out of all the Queen and Kings, they got it all. They got tangible resources. They're grounded. They're loving. They're giving. They got the pets, the animals, the kids, the grandkids. They're wise, integral. They do not surrender. They last. They sustain and survive. So you will sustain. You'll sustain and survive. Keep your faith. There's the Aquarius star card right there. Keep your faith. Death and metamorphosis is not easy. Faith is. Keep your faith. Literally. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. It's going to work out. Okay, here we go. Mermaid. What are the mermaids? What do the mermaids have to say? Hello. Rest. Dream big. Worthiness. Rest. You've been working very hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Slow it down. Let it go. Dissolve all of the hard stuff away. Let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. The visionary work that we are doing right now is so incredibly powerful. Every morning, 5 minutes. Every night, 5 minutes. Breathing in the light, blowing out the shadow, closing your eyes in your mind's eye. See where you want to be, what you want to do, and know that it's already done and won. It's already happened. It's already now. Everything's now. There is no past. There is no future. Worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive. You know, that's the other thing. This is a big time of understanding your worth and open to receive. Say, I am worthy and I am open to receive. I am worthy, I am open to receive. I am worthy and I am open to receive. And it is so. Ino sheke monai, ino chititemo kanashe, unai she. We're going to pull some runes for you. Calling in the Norse god Odin. Calling in the Norse god Odin. Calling in the Norse goddess Freya. Freya, come on, Freya. Guide the hand, please. No kainai. Kunai. You got 4. You're the only one that got 4 tonight. Oh. All right. So the first one you have is radio. 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 Meaning the chariot, travel, and journey. Okay? Get in your car and go. Get in your car. Drive away. Seriously, victory is had by getting away. Take a day, take 2 days, and just go drive out into the country. Go to the river, go to the lake, go to the sea, go stand by the water, pick up the positive ions. Okay? And then, what do we have next? These are kind of funky. Okay, there it is. Pertho, meaning your cup. Fill your cup. Chance, uncertainty. There are hidden things. And this is gambling. So Pertho is like the cup that you drink. Like they hand you the wine cup or whatever, and it's full of like vampire blood or something, and it turns you into a beast. So you don't want that. Sorry, don't drink the cup. But what I'm getting at is there's some trickery here. It's a trickery. It's you're taking a gamble if you stick around with this situation. And Urez, meaning the ox. Ox medicine is here. Strength, determination, and lots of positive potential. So much potential. And you're the only one, the only elemental read this week that got a 4th rune. I don't think that's ever happened since I started reading these runes. Wow. Okay, I can feel the energy pouring off of this one. You got Tawaz, meaning tire sky, God, warrior, leadership, action, and honor. Don't let anybody take your honor. Don't let anybody mess with your honor. You are a god and a goddess in a flesh suit. You are creator. God is not outside of you. Don't go searching for God. Don't get calling out to God. You might as well be talking to yourself. All right. Am I forgetting anything? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I think I did it all. ain't kidding. I am high on energy. And for those of you in the replay, I don't do any drinking or drugs or anything like that. I'm just get really high on energy after channeling for so long. So just know who you are. Know that your path is yours to walk. And, walk it with faith. Walk it with confidence. Step into your path. All right? Yes, Erin says, I am truly proud of myself and I'm killing it, but it's killing me. I got this. I just have to push through. December will be better. Yeah, that's right. It's rough for a lot of people right now. It's challenging for a lot of people. Okay. Oh, crystal card. Thank you. I felt like I was forgetting something. I really, truly did. I was like, I know I'm forgetting something. Thank you. Let's do the crystal card. I felt, and truly, thank you for putting that, because sometimes I just don't even see it. Okay, here we go. I knew there was something I was forgetting. That one just slipped. Bloodstone. Okay, cool. Bloodstone. All right, let's go back. There you go. Okay, bloodstone. The crown chakra bell, like, literally just did it by itself, and then I did it afterwards. That's crazy. All right, 11. 11. Number 11. Universal number. Master number. Who's a master? The air signs are. The air signs are. Here we go. Bloodstone is all about to be able to persevere. Okay. I do know that. I have some of that. Bloodstone has always had a powerful convection. There's a message there. Okay, so before I even read this, thank you. So, like, you know how you have an oven? It's like a regular oven, or you have a convection oven that swirls wind and pressure around, and it kind of cooks it differently, and you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, look it up. You are to be the convection oven, not the old outdated oven. You believe in yourself through faith and envision. Hold it out, like hold your arms out. Like, I'm not doing it as big as I would if I was like doing it for myself, but hold your arms all the way out and feel that swirling. And you want to swirl it in a clockwise manner so that you close in all of that energy. When you're in a love state, when you're in a bliss state, when you're in a higher state and things are going good for you, you're just going to hold all that energy in like a convection oven, the new and improved 2.0 you. Okay? Now, if you're going through trauma, you're going to take it and you're going to open that portal like a convection oven, like all that pressure that goes on inside that oven. Okay? And you're going to open it up and you're just going to release. See it as it swirls about you. See it going away. Okay? Put a color to it. It's always easier that way. All right. And then when you're done and you're all gone to glow and you're pure light, do it the other direction and close up the portal. Then you don't let nothing else come in. All right. Bloodstone has always had a powerful connection with maintaining vitality, regulating your menstruation, and staunching blood loss, as well as purifying the kidneys. Didn't know that. It's about self-understanding. You are a magical being. Your individuality, your family, and your environment, you stand out. Let go of the past. Look closely at your ancestral line. Recognize toxic patterns subconsciously running through your life. Break away and be strong. Break away and be strong. Break away and be strong. You may be unnecessarily aggressive or defensive. Acknowledge mistakes and let inner disharmonies be transmuted. Detoxification and chaos precede transmutation, death, transformation, rebirth. Perseverance is needed. Locked doors open, obstacles are swept away, and romance blossoms. Holy shit. And you got that king and the queen of pentacles later after all of this. Recognize your enemies and keep them close. You must be strategical. I just threw that in. Do not be deceived. A farewell is called for. Mourn appropriately and let go. You are a spiritual warrior. Be assertive. Nourish your blood and you revitalize the whole body. This is an earth frequency and it aligns with Aries, Libra, and Pisces, and it purifies and aligns your lower chakras. And I'm feeling all this like energy, you know, like it's like your mind's blown or something happens and it comes in and you're just like, thank God. Thank God. That really, you know, I will say, I think tonight, and I'm not positive because I don't ever remember all these readings. I truly, truly don't remember all these readings. But I do feel that there's been a theme of a lot of hurt, emotional trauma, having to go through stuff that has been happening or is beginning to happen for everybody. But then in the end, it's really good. And you're really grateful that you went through it and that you're on the other side of it and that things are improved. You know? Yeah. So I love myself deeply. I love myself deeply more. I am becoming a deep, loving individual. I am a god and goddess in the flesh suit. There you go. Thank you so much. Down below, because I'm not monetized, are my links. If you would like to throw me a cup of coffee or even buy me a little dinner, that would be great. All of that goes towards, I don't really go use it to buy dinner, but it does just go towards putting all of the postage and giving the giveaways and everything like that. So it does help. So if anything resonated, helped you, please do give a girl a little bit of your cash. Otherwise, if you can't do that because these times are tough and I get that, please subscribe and share me with a friend or a neighbor. Help me to grow the channel. All right. I think we are stronger than people think we are or can be. I know we are. I know we are. You know? And remember, if all time is happening in this moment right now, in every lifetime, in every parallel timeline, in every aspect of self, in quantum, like think quantumly. Remember that you can tap into all of that and bring in what you want. Every moment is a new timeline. Every moment is a new timeline. Every moment is a new timeline. Erin's got it right there. I'm becoming a deep, loving individual. I am a god and goddess in a flesh suit. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you, love you, love you so much. Yep, info's in the description. Thanks to the moderators. Thanks to the followers. Thanks to the tribe. This was great. All right. I am booking up. So if you want a session, it'll probably be December. But send me an email and I will get to you just as soon as I can. Don't fret if I'm not getting right back to you, because I only do emails once a week and I can only do so much. There's only one of me, but I will get to you. I always do. Okay. Love you. Walk in the light, air signs, and spread the sparkle, and have a blessed week. I'll see you next week.